Hello, it's Joss Gaming here, and welcome to another new series. And today is going to be another new series once again, and this one is going to be another one part of Mablethorpe and Sutton. So yeah, it's going to be another one that I do go to a lot, by the way. If you don't know, I do go to it a lot, and that is about the Boaton Lake. So yeah, if you don't know, I'm not sure if I've done a video over there. I don't actually think I have. There is some photos I took over there, but I haven't done any videos. I'm trying to think if I have or not. I don't think so. But yeah, it's going to be aimed on the Boaton Lake. So if you don't know, kind of quite nearby, there is a Boaton Lake that I kind of do go to. Today we're going to be talking about what's on the Boaton Lake. So what is the activities on the Boaton Lake? And yeah, in this series, I'm going to be talking about what's aimed on the Boaton Lake, a few things that I do on it, and what's really popular about it, what's really good about it. So in this first episode today, we're going to be talking. I'm just going to talk about the stuff on it today. Not a lot in this first episode though, because I don't have a lot of time to make this first one. And then in episode 2, I will explain. Hopefully a little bit more. That might be next time though. That might not be tomorrow. That might be next time I come, by the way. So it'll be a couple of weeks until the next episode. But yeah, in this first one today, I'll talk about just the activities that we have on it. So there is a few. So I'll talk about the popular one, which is Crazy Golf. So yeah, there is a Crazy Golf on there. There has been a few times I have done that Crazy Golf. The problem is about that Crazy Golf, by the way, is it's not really that good. I don't know why though. Like obviously there is a lot of courses on it, but only the thing is about that Crazy Golf is it's not really that good. To be honest with you, I don't know why though. A lot of people have kind of told me that Crazy Golf is not really that interesting, and I literally the thing that I kind of hate about is there's so many people going on it, and you've got to get in a massive queue, and it takes absolutely ages. And another thing I don't like about it as well is it takes ages, basically. Yeah, that Crazy Golf takes absolutely ages to do, and at the moment, I think one time when we went on it, we were on that course for absolutely a long time, and I don't know how long it took us to complete it, but it took us quite a while. So there is a Crazy Golf on there, and hopefully in the future I can go on it more. It has been quite a while since I last went on it, so hopefully that there will be another time when I will play some more golf, because I'm not really bad at golf, to be fair. There is a few golf games on the Xbox One that I will be doing in series as well. Obviously I've not done that yet, but yeah. But in real life, though, I'm not really bad at golf, to be honest. Like I said, there has been a vlog that I've done called Adventure Golf, which you guys have seen. That's been on for 2 years, I think now. That vlog, I think. I have done a vlog at a golf place. It was called Adventure Golf. A few guys that did see that vlog that I did about it. Yeah, I'm going to do a second vlog there, and it will be a lot longer this time. So that'll be cool. But yeah, apart from that, I've not really done a golf kind of place series yet. So hopefully that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, that won't be just yet though. We're going to be talking about kind of the main place, which is kind of the Boaton Lake. So yep, that's the golf. The next one is another popular one, which is called bowls. So basically, if you don't know, bowls is kind of an interesting one. So if you don't know about bowls, basically you have 4 black ones, and the aim of that is you have to try and get it to the white. So they usually, it's kind of like bocce, isn't it? Because in bocce you have two. You have team red and team blue, and you have a ball called the jack. If you don't know, that's what they call it. They call it the jack. The jack, which is the white ball. And what you do, by the way, is you throw the jack to wherever it lands, and you basically aim your skills to try and see what team wins of how many balls you can get to it. But in bowls it's different. So you get 4. I think you get 4 each. Is it 4? I can't remember. I think it is. You get 4 each, and you get, I think it's up to about 8 players, I believe. I can't remember. I haven't played it in a while, but I think it's about 8 players. And yeah, you get about 8 balls. And the aim of it is it's just exactly the same. I think they actually call that the jack as well, I believe, that white ball. And yeah, basically you throw that ball to wherever it lands on the green. There's like a big massive green area, and then yeah, when you've done that, when you've done that, by the way, there's a massive green area, like a big flat green area. And then when you throw the ball, you throw the one of the balls to wherever it lands. And then yeah, whenever it gets to it, it's kind of the winner. The most annoying thing I don't like about them black balls is you have to throw them very, very smoothly, because if you throw it too hard, there's kind of a ditch that you have right at the end of the green, and if you throw it too hard, it goes in the ditch and it doesn't land it. So you have to try and like throw it at exactly the right time, so not really smooth or really not really slow, not really quick or anything like that. You have to try and throw it at a smooth kind of time. Yeah, that's what you have to do, by the way. So if you throw it at that limit, that'll be fine. So if you throw it at that kind of a good speed, you'll be absolutely fine. So if you throw it at that limit, you'll be fine, basically. So if you throw it at that, so yeah. So if you throw it kind of at the right time, you'll be absolutely fine with it, and stuff like that. And then kind of the aim of the game is you have to try and just get the black to what I mentioned about to the jack, and then when you've done that, you're the winner, and then you move on to the next game. So there is a few matches you kind of do on that, but yeah, bowls is my one of my favourite ones. Yeah, I just love it for some reason. I don't know why. I know it's a bit similar than bocce, but it's kind of a quite good though. How they've done between them, it's kind of a quite cool how they've done that. So yeah, that's everything about bowls. So that's that one. The next one is kind of not really an activity, and that is the train. So yeah, if you don't know, this is actually going back in the old days now. Yeah, back in the old days when I was a very, very small kid. Yeah, I used to go on this train, by the way. So what there is, by the way, is there's a train track that goes all the way around. There's a tunnel, which is right in the middle of it, and there's a tunnel, and basically you come out and then you just go around the track. I think it's like, is it 3 times? I think it's about 3 times it goes round, I think. Yeah, so it goes round 3 times, and yeah, you just enjoy yourself on this little train. There's a couple of carriages and that, and there's also a passenger. There's a guy at the front. He's basically the main of the train. He's the main of it. So basically, he's kind of the guard of that train. And then yeah, he goes on it, and then you get you get your passengers. Like your little kids and stuff like that, and then they go on it 3 times. They go around, and you just have an exciting time on the train. So yeah, you just kind of have a nice time on it, and then yeah, when you've done that, yeah, you kind of be pretty cool when you've done that, and then you can have a go again if you've got the money as well. So that's pretty cool as well. But apart from that, it's just like a nice, smooth kind of time you have on the train. So that's kind of all that. The next one is kind of the paddling pool area. Yeah, at the boating lake they do have a paddling pool area. I think I've been in that. I think only once. I haven't been in it another time. I've only been in that once, that pool, and it's not really that bad actually. It's kind of like the same one at Sutton. Yeah, it's kind of the same one at Sutton over there, but it's kind of it's a bit similar at the one at Sutton. So it's kind of a little bit similar, that one. Yeah, it's a little bit similar, that one, compared to the one at Sutton. It's not really that bad, that one at Sutton, to be honest. Like the one at Sutton and the one at the boating lake is not really that bad. So yeah, when you compare between them both, they're not really. They kind of be a little bit similar, apart from that. But yeah, the swimming pool at that is not really that bad. I know that I've only been in it once, but it's okay. It's okay, to be honest, that one. I think, to be honest, I don't really mind that one, to be fair. So yeah, they have that. I think also they have. I can't remember. I think there's also a slide that they have there as well. A big, massive slide, I believe they have there. As well. I can't remember about that. I think they have a big slide over there as well. I think that's. I think is that kind of everything they have over there. They do also have. Oh, I missed something. They have. Yeah, they have they actually have a proper boating lake place where you can go on, where you can actually go on boats. They call them motorboats. That's what they call them. Yeah, they call them motorboats. So you have two different options. You have the motorboat option and you have the swan option. So basically, right in the middle of the boating lake, they have a big massive pool. They have a big massive river. And basically there's two different things you can do. You can go on the boating lake and you can go in the swan area, which is kind of the main one. The motorboats, there's kind of a bridge, by the way, if you don't know, on the boating lake. There's kind of a bridge that goes up and across. So you've got that. Let me just try and get across this water here. So you have an option for motorboats. So basically, this is kind of an option that I don't like. So there's basically a bit where you can't go under the bridge. So the motorboats can't go under the bridge for some reason. I don't know why, but for some reason they've kind of made a rule up where the motorboats don't go under the bridge, and I don't really like that, because the swans can, but not the motorboats, and I don't know why. It might be because that they need some peace or something. I don't really know how I can work that out. Like, if I was the company of the motorboats and the swans, I would kind of have the option to have the motorboats under the bridge. But yeah, at the moment I'm not the company of that. So if they made that rule, they've made that rule. So that's been on for quite a while now. They've done that. So I'm not sure whether they're going to keep that forever. I don't know. But hopefully at some point they'll end up changing that and they'll let the motorboats under that bridge. But there's kind of a sign saying that no motorboats under the bridge for some reason. I think that's what it says on that sign. That's kind of all of that. The swans, by the way, the swans are kind of the same, but basically you can go under the bridge with them. Because the swans go quite slow, so so you can have a family on a swan as well. And basically someone does the pedalling, and two people do the pedalling, and you have about 3 people in the back seat just kind of relaxing the view and all that. And in the motorboats, you have one person driving, and you have another person. I think you can have 3 people, I believe, in a motorboat. Someone drives it, and you have 2 people as a passenger driving along. I know that kind of back in the old days, I have drove a motorboat. I think we have been on a swan before. That was ages ago though. We have actually been on a swan, by the way. But what I don't like about the swans is they are really, really slow, and I do not like them. So I prefer the motorboats, to be honest, because they're better. It should have been really the other way around, to be honest. The swans not going under the bridge and the motorboats going under the bridge, but they've kind of done it the other way around, haven't they? Where the motorboats don't go under the bridge and the swans go under it. I actually wish it was the other way around, to be honest. But apart from that, I don't think that's really changing, to be honest. I might be keeping that forever. But at the end of the day, at least we can go to the bridge and we can go back, and that's a massive circle. And another thing is I don't like about it is you can only go one way. You can't go backwards on it. They've only got one way on it, unfortunately. So you can only go anti-clockwise. You can't go clockwise on it, which is kind of really annoying as well. But once again, I'm not the company of that. So then again, if I was the company, I can flash all these bloody rules. I can let people do it, but unfortunately, I'm not. So yeah, that's kind of all that. But I think that's kind of is that kind of everything of the boating lake? This video has gone on for too long. I think I'm going to stop there then, because this video has dragged on for way too long. I think I'm going to end this one. Because I've made this really long. But yeah, guys, that is the boating lake. So in the next episode, I'm kind of going to explain about what I've missed out, and then after that, I'm going to talk about what's kind of the main of the boating lake. So what's kind of like the main of it. So I think I'll explain in that one. But I'm going to end it here now, because I've dragged this on for way too long. That's going to be the end of episode 1 of the boating lake. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Please consider. Oh, there's the thumbs up. There we go. And please don't subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.